Hello everyone, I'm NHAT. Have you ever spent an entire day creating a presentation but still weren't satisfied with the result? Today I'll share how to create a professional slideshow in just 5 minutes with AI, and trust me, you'll be surprised by the result. If you're interested in top AI tools that save time and boost work efficiency, make sure to hit subscribe and the notification bell so you don't miss new videos. And be sure to watch until the end, because if you miss even one small detail, you might lose the most important secret. Alright, today I'm going to guide you on how to create a slideshow completely with AI. I'll share all my favorite tools and strategies that I use not only for daily work presentations but also for important stage presentations. Have you ever struggled sitting for hours in front of PowerPoint not knowing where to start? Or maybe you had great ideas but didn't know how to present them beautifully and professionally. I know that feeling very well. That's why today, I'll show you how to use the power of AI to solve this problem completely. First, we'll start with creating the content. You can use any AI you like, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, or Grok. Personally, I like using Claude because it has a very convenient artifact feature that we'll see right now. Now, to demonstrate, I'll create a mock business quarterly report presentation. Watch the screen. I'll enter a prompt like this. Create mock-up data for a presentation for a mock-up company. That would be the business review for the quarter. Create some charts and make it visually pleasing. As you can see, I'm using Claude. And the amazing thing is it has an artifact system that automatically starts creating slides on the right-hand side of the screen. These slides are generated in HTML, a web language with very nice colors and formatting. Of course, if you're doing this for a real company, you'll provide actual numbers and specific details instead of sample data like this. Your prompt would be something like, create a presentation with these numbers for the quarterly report, and then you provide the details you want to present. Okay, the initial result looks pretty good. It created a presentation that looks like a website with revenue trend lines, customer growth, and strategic insights. But you know what? I want it to be even more detailed. I'll ask the AI, great, but let's add more context to each of the numbers to present a story on why they are what they are. You see, I always want a coherent story for the presentation, not just dry numbers. Interestingly, the AI created a pretty cool interactive website. But in a corporate environment, I often need a real slide format, not a website. So, while it does a great job with visuals and layout, I'll still convert it to a more suitable format. Now for the important part. I'll ask the AI to convert this information into an actual slide format. I'll tell it, this is great, but now I want to export this to another slide deck. Can you just give me the details for all these slides? Per slide. You see, my goal is to break the information into separate slides so I can put it into other specialized tools. And right now, you can see on the right-hand side, Claude is creating a new artifact with all the information organized by slide, exactly what I need. While the AI is processing, I'll open a new tab and introduce you to the first tool I absolutely love. Now we're moving on to another tool called Gamma AI, a fantastic tool for creating presentations. I'll leave the link to this AI in the description so you can easily use it. Did you know that there are many tools that do this right now? But I choose Gamma for some very specific reasons that I'll explain right away. Here's the Gamma app. I click here. You can create a free account to try it. And if you often have to create presentations, I recommend the paid plan for creating a lot of presentations. The price isn't too high. To help you understand how Gamma works, I'll quickly explain this interface. You see, Gammas, that's what they call all presentations. There are templates, themes, custom fonts, settings, and you can invite team members, extremely convenient for teamwork. The best part is you can upload your own fonts, create your own theme, or even import a theme from PowerPoint or Google Slides. If your company has a specific brand guideline, you can apply it right here. Okay, now let's start the fun part. I'll click Create New. You see there are many options: import file, generate from a one-line prompt, or paste text. This is my favorite option because I've already prepared the content from another AI. The special thing is Gamma not only creates presentations but can also create web pages, documents, and even social media posts with AI images. Truly versatile. Now I'll copy all the content from Claude. I paste it here. Choose Presentation. Format, Traditional, because we'll use it in a corporate setting. Here you have the option, preserve exact text, or summarize. I choose preserve because I want to keep the content I've created. Click Continue to Prompt Editor, and as you can see, it already automatically understands and separates it into individual slides. This settings section is very important. You can choose language, theme, there are many beautiful themes, and AI images. Wow, the result is truly impressive. You see, Gamma automatically created a presentation with charts, graphs, and very professional design, but the best part is you can customize everything. For example, the chart here, there are many beautiful styles. If you don't like the one Gamma created, you can edit the information with AI. Stretch or crop as you like. In my example here there are no images. But if your slide has an image and you don't like a particular image, just click and select, ask AI to redo image, or edit with your own prompt. You can also import from web search, add GIFs, change colors, gradients, all very easy. Like in another slide I created. You see those features. And besides, you can also upload your own existing images. This right-hand sidebar is a treasure chest. You have basic blocks, call-out boxes, buttons, code blocks, math functions, tables, dividers. The images section has all kinds of sources. Smart layouts help you arrange content into 2 to 3 columns. Smart bullets, sequences, and the smart diagrams. This is my favorite. You can create flowcharts, timelines, pyramids, just by dragging and dropping. If you want to edit, just click and AI will adjust it to your liking. Did you know Gamma has other super cool features? For example, you can add interactive charts. These charts aren't just beautiful but also interactive. Want to add a donut chart? Just click and enter the data, and it creates it automatically. And here, embedded apps and web pages. You can embed an Excel spreadsheet, Google Sheets, even a complete website into a slide. This is extremely useful for presentations that need product demos or real-time data display. The sharing options are also very powerful. You can export to PNG, PowerPoint, post directly to LinkedIn, see analytics about who viewed the presentation, invite others to collaborate, and especially, you can publish it as a website with its own URL so everyone can access it online. When presenting, you have full presentation mode just like PowerPoint. Can navigate with arrows or clicks. The presentation experience is smooth and professional. Now I'll introduce the second tool that I also often use, GenSpark. But before starting, I need to give an important warning. GenSpark is not a US company. So in terms of data governance it may not be as protected as Gamma. What does that mean? It means the information you input may not be as privacy protected as with other tools. Government or the company may access your data. So I recommend you only use GenSpark for non-sensitive, non-confidential content. I still use GenSpark because its interface and output quality are pretty good. But I only put mock data or unimportant content here. I don't connect Google Drive or Outlook, and I never put private information into this tool. Using GenSpark is very simple. Go to AI Slides. Ctrl+V paste the content from Claude. Hit enter, and it automatically builds slides. The speed is quite fast and the quality is decent. So between Gamma and GenSpark, which do I recommend? Honestly, GenSpark does a decent job and the interface is clean. But it doesn't give you as much creative control as Gamma. Gamma gives you way more options and is designed specifically for presentations. GenSpark's presentation format is a bit limited. You can't move things around as freely as in Gamma. It has editing features but they're not as flexible. Sometimes GenSpark also loads slower. So my recommendation is, use Gamma as the primary tool, and GenSpark as a backup option. And remember that Google is also developing a similar feature with Gemini and Google Slides. So keep an eye on that. Okay, to sum up, the workflow I recommend is 1. Use Claude or any AI to create detailed content. 2. Copy that content into Gamma or GenSpark to create beautiful slides. 3. Customize according to your brand and style. 4. Export or present directly. All the presentations I've shared on this channel were created with AI using this workflow. The time from idea to finished presentation? Only about 5 to 10 minutes. Did you know that there are much simpler ways than sitting and manually creating each slide? This workflow has saved me hundreds of hours and produces results far more professional than doing it manually. And that's how I create a professional slideshow in just 5 minutes. If this video was helpful, don't forget to hit like to support me. Subscribe to the NHAT AI channel so you don't miss other great AI tips. Comment below and let me know which tool you tried and how the result turned out. I'd love to hear your feedback. See you in the next video. Goodbye everyone.